So, the nonprofit organization that I went to visit was the Butterfly Society of Virginia Beach. This was a really cool area because I think it was sort of different than your normal nonprofit because it deals with the smaller insects. It's not like an endangered species, but it's something that we as a community really should be more aware of. It kind of made me think of like the bee population and the struggles that we've been having over there. But essentially, the Butterfly Society of Virginia Beach tries to do four things. They try to educate, conserve, garden, and volunteer. And they help the public do the same thing, especially if you go onto their website. They have a lot of really cool little tips and things like that having to do with education. One of their goals is to raise awareness about survival problems of butterflies and moths. So you'll see things on their website like how to raise a caterpillar or how to plant millweed and things like that to kind of help the population along so that you're not just walking in and being like, oh, how do I help? You kind of already have an idea of what you want to do to assist. There's gardening tips, references. There's it's like a reference guide for endangered species of butterflies and moth in the area. So it's got a lot of really cool educational things. There's also a lot of programs that they sponsor for adults and for children. Some of the places that they work with are like the Norfolk Botanical Gardens and other things like that. They actually work with things not just in our local community, but they work statewide as well. They really focus on conservation, especially on moth and butterfly species, and not just on the species, but also on their habitats. So they've got a lot of education and conservation about gardens and how to be a gardener and how to plant the right plants for the right season for the right insects and things like that. Things like host gardens and nectar gardens, which leads into the third point, gardening. They really encourage the public and the community to build habitats and to put that little butterfly bush in front of the window and things like that, just things that will help assist the population grow and kind of stay in this area. And the last really big thing that they do is volunteering. So like I said before, they do a lot of work with the Norfolk Botanical Gardens and some other statewide areas. But I went onto their website as well, and they always have like a list of things that they're doing in the moment. And one of the things that they're doing right now is called the Life and Times of the Amazing Caterpillars. So it's a lot of like caterpillar education and things like that, and I thought that was really nifty. You can get involved, and it's really easy to get involved. They have the volunteer coordinator right on the front of if you just click the little tab that says volunteer, it's Sue Barton Harris, and you can email her right away and just say, hey, what's up? I would really appreciate volunteering. So I thought that was really cool. They make it really accessible to everybody in the area. I just wish that maybe, and I guess this was something that I noticed, is that until I went looking for them, I couldn't really find them. So I think it would be cool to see them around in other areas just so that people know about this opportunity and can take more advantage of it for sure.